the goodbyes continue. It is a long, and many people tell you absolutely a deserved goodbye for Queen Elizabeth II. You're seeing here crowds gathering outside Buckingham Palace this morning. They're starting to gather, still placing flowers there. And then in Scotland.
King Charles left for Scotland and joined the ceremonies to honor Queen Elizabeth. They are going to begin in Edinburgh, and Amy starts us off from the Scottish capital. Good morning, Amy.
Yeah, good morning to you, George. The Queen's coffin is here in Edinburgh this morning. It's the first stop on a journey that will take her eventually to London. Her funeral there just 1 week from this morning. King Charles and other members of the royal family will be spending the day and evening here in Edinburgh as Scotland says farewell to the Queen. This morning, newly declared King Charles and his wife Queen Camila heading back to Scotland to honor his mother. After meeting with both houses of Parliament at Westminster, Parliament expressing their condolences for Queen Elizabeth.
I cannot help but feel the weight of history which surrounds us.
The Queen's coffin leaving her beloved Balmoral retreat, taking a 175-mile journey through Scotland. Mourners packing city streets and rural roads to say farewell. In Aberdeenshire, farmers lined the route with an honor guard of tractors. Her coffin adorned with the wreath made of flowers from the Queen's estate, including her favorite, sweet peas, known to symbolize love and protection. As the hearse arrived at Holyrood House, it was met by members of the Royal Regiment of Scotland. Princess Anne, who rode behind the Queen's coffin for 6 hours, showing respect for her mother with a curtsy. On Saturday, the new king was proclaimed monarch by the Accession Council.
I am deeply aware of this great inheritance and of the duties and heavy responsibilities of sovereignty, which have now passed to me.
Following the ceremony, this moment of unity, Prince William and Princess Kate seen in a rare reunion with Harry and Meghan at Windsor Castle, reading messages, shaking hands, and receiving flowers from the crowd.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
The couples together again publicly for the first time in more than 2 years.
The moment was very important because it's what everybody wanted to see. There'd been so much talk about this rift that they're never going to heal it. It was detracting from the Queen's death and the mourning that was happening. It was Prince William that put out the olive branch to Harry, and I think it was a good first move. Does it mean this is over, this rift between them, this tension? We'll have to wait and see.
Overnight, Prince Harry releasing a statement about his grandmother for the first time, saying, "I am grateful for all of our first meetings, from my earliest childhood memories with you, to meeting you for the first time as my commander-in-chief, to the first moment you met my darling wife and hugged your beloved great-grandchildren." Now, the Queen's coffin will lie in rest at St. Giles Cathedral for 24 hours for the people of Scotland to pay their last respects. King Charles will stay in Edinburgh overnight after holding a vigil at St. Giles this evening. And TJ, I know how much you and I loved watching little Prince Louis interact with his great-grandma during the Jubilee. Well, what he said about his great-grandma's passing is also just so beautiful. He said, "At least Granny is with great-grandpa now." TJ?
No, after that shot and seeing that and seeing what we know of his personality, that sounds like little Louis, doesn't it? All right, Robes, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.